Hello, Saraswati. A very, very good morning.
Yes, good morning. How are you doing
I'm
today?
good, good, fine. How are you?
Yeah, I'm also doing great. Thank you.
That's really fantastic. So I was really happy to see that you had booked my session today plus tomorrow. So I'm obliged that you enjoyed my session yesterday. That's really great.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. So how is everything going on? I know that you might be talking with your family members, with your husband, with your daughter continuously.
Yes.
That's really great. Wonderful. Okay, good. So
Yeah.
good, very nice. So, do you believe in one thing? That the cost of living is going up, and
Hmm.
the chance of living is going down.
Yes.
Do you agree with this?
Definitely, I'm agree with that because as cost of living is increasing day by day. If I compare like 20 years back or 30 years back, so things was not the same like in our parents' time. But day by day means cost price our living standard I think means they are increasing day by day, so we have to manage and we reduce our standard of living if we have not that income source. Our other things we can do like savings. By saving our extra hustles, by
Hmm.
doing extra hustles we can earn and can manage.
Absolutely.
And at our parents time
Hmm.
one person was enough for to take care of our family, but this time if both are not working, so sometimes it's very difficult to means handle all the things
Absolutely.
together, or we can't live a life which we want to live.
Okay. That's really
Yeah.
wonderful. Very well said that yes, today, it is not only the husband who can take care of everything. It is very important that even wife has to take some financial responsibilities because
Yes.
of the high cost of living that is there. Wonderful. So, as you said, you are living since last 25 years in Mumbai. So
Yeah.
obviously the cost of living in Mumbai is comparatively much more. If I just compare with Baroda and Mumbai, okay,
Yes.
here if I go and purchase, a house which is of 50 lakhs, I would be getting 4 BHK in Baroda. But the
Yes.
same thing, if you invest in Mumbai, it would be hardly 1 BHK or 1.5 BHK, which you would be getting, right?
Yes.
So,
Yes.
what were the challenges, Saraswati, that you faced in Mumbai when you started living here? What were the different challenges that you had?
Means being a own house,
Hmm.
it's very difficult having own house or by our own income. It's very difficult. If you have support, if you have a good background, then
Hmm.
it's easy.
Right.
Otherwise if we have to do each and everything, taking care of all things, so means along with that living a good standard of living, so
Hmm.
it's very difficult because as whatever earning it is, but even as it's very difficult to to purchase one house
Hmm.
of our own income.
Hmm. Right.
Yes.
Absolutely. Very true. Yes.
Yeah.
So, like for example, have you ever, whenever you go for the shopping, and whenever
Yes.
you see a price tag in which for example, you're buying a sari, and that sari you really liked very much, but at the same time, your daughter liked a dress, and
Hmm.
she also liked it very much. So, what would be your, and now you are not having the budget to buy both the things. So,
Mm-hmm.
as a mother, what would be your decision? What will you buy?
uh, I only prefer to buy my daughter's dress first, or
Hmm.
later for
Hmm.
me. Yeah.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So now, for example, you have a budget in which you can buy a house which is of 2 BHK.
Hmm.
Okay. Now you know the floating rates of that particular house, and you feel that yes, this is in my budget. Now, what
Hmm.
happens the second day? All of a sudden, the property prices gets hiked. It
Hmm.
increases.
Yes.
Now, then you come to know that the property prices have increased. Now, whatever rates I was getting it yesterday, now the rates have gone higher.
Hmm.
So now, what will you decide? will you go in for some other house which is okay, you can compromise in that, or you will again wait to improve your budget and buy that dream house only which you wanted to buy?
I think if I choose another one, so it will be better option because as in Mumbai, mostly our cities like Mumbai, if we wait for our extra budget and for the next for like another year, so maybe the price will become more increase more. So better we
Yeah,
choose another one
absolutely.
and satisfied in that only.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Wonderful. Now, Saraswati, if you compare the two generations, like if you compare when you were of your daughter's age and when you compare
Yes.
your daughter at right now, okay,
Yes.
you might have seen a great generation gap. Like, if I just give an example, that we were much more worried that whether my parents will be able to bear this much cost or not. But today's
Mm-hmm.
generation, they feel that no, my mama papa is capable, so they would, demand for anything whatever they want to. So have you
Yes.
seen this difference between you and your daughter?
Yes, sometimes I see,
Hmm.
but I always, even I am able to give her, but at the same time, I teach her
Hmm.
whatever I choose for you
Hmm.
is a good option because if means you go like in a particular age, after that you decide. This time as she is only 12 years old, so
Okay.
mostly I means we teach her
Hmm.
only decide to things that we choose. Yes,
Hmm.
definitely we will consider your choice or your decision, but
Hmm.
along with that you should always be agree what we say.
Hmm. Right.
Yes,
Good. Very
but
good.
as this children see other children, so
Uh,
definitely sometimes they are very stubborn and
right.
stick with one thing. Yeah.
Right, absolutely. They might also be saying that my so and so friend is having, a phone
Yes.
at this particular age. Why are you not getting it for me? So, how do you tackle all these things? It's very difficult, for now. For example, you say she's right now 12. Now she's going to step into a teenager. So,
Yes.
right now in teenage, you have to really tackle them with very care because they're very delicate to handle. They have the hormonal
Exactly.
changes, and sometimes they don't know whether I'm a child or I'm
Yes.
an adult. They are in that illusion, right? So, how will you, handle the situation as a mother?
I think this time to handle children, even one or two, it's very difficult because earlier we can say it depends on our means how we means grow our children.
Right.
Those so the qualities will come in that in our children, but this time we can't say that as our means the same behavior will they will also carry because they have social media platform and their peer group also
Mm.
means totally different,
Right.
so they learn from outside.
Mm.
So I can't say that I if I give her good training or good things, so she will be the same. No, it's not like that.
Mm.
It's totally changed. This time, my responsibility I will definitely
Mm.
do, but
Mm.
she will what she will take from that. I can't say.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Good, good. Fine. Now, during the COVID time, everybody, Saraswati, had some or the other financial crisis. We never knew that, there would be a lockdown and we would not be able to go out and continue with our job or business. So, did Corona also impact you and your family as far as the
Mm.
economic crisis is concerned?
Yes, yes, definitely. Because in pandemic, I also quit my job.
Mm.
So it was a very really means financial strain, you can say, because
Mm.
automatically one salary will stop. So it is
Mm.
very difficult to handle the situation.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Mm.
I also faced all these things that everyone faced.
Right.
Yeah.
So how were you able to tackle the things everybody faced, and everybody had to do something or the other in order to keep living. So what were the things that you did during Corona?
I think if we downsizing expenses, so things will work well. And if we have the satisfaction to live in less and in more also.
Hmm.
because I learned, and you can say my parents teach me how
Thought.
to live in less and in more also.
Hmm.
So I can manage in both the situations very well.
Right. Right.
Yes, it's very difficult to manage because for saying it's
It's
easy,
easy.
but
Yes.
in real life, when things happen with us, that situation comes on us, so it's very difficult to tackle that.
Right, absolutely.
Yeah.
And especially when it is a reverse one, when you are already, having a good position, good
Yes.
financial status, and all of a sudden you have to cut down your expenses, wherein,
Yes.
every family member has to taken care of. That is again
Yes.
important. But yes, it is challenging, but it is good that you were able to do that. And everybody was facing this situation. Many people had even, lost their jobs. So it was
Yes.
really very difficult. Yes,
Yeah.
wonderful. So you might also have heard from your parents, about the rising cost, and they might be comparing that during our times it was very, very, everything was very, very cheap, and we were enjoying our lives. We have good quality of food, we have good quality of living. So,
Mhm.
do you also discuss it with your daughter?
Mm. Yes, I also discuss with my daughter these things because only study,
Hmm.
going to school and study is not enough. If
Hmm.
I share practical things with her,
Hmm.
so she will learn how to tackle each and every situation.
Hmm.
Because as we are human beings, so definitely ups and downs comes to everyone, whether you are rich or poor or in middle class family. So
Absolutely.
it's if I teach her on this age, so
Hmm.
she will know that how to tackle the situation because I learned from my to watch my mother what she did.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, that's really wonderful. So it's very important that even though she's very young to understand all these things, but if you just keep her guiding about the things, that it's okay if your
Yes.
father and mother is okay, if he or she can afford everything, but you should also know your limits. So that will really make her a
Yes.
sensible person. Absolutely,
Yes.
very good. Now, do you think that a lot of homelessness in India or abroad is happening because of rising cost? People are are homeless. Many times we have seen people sitting or sleeping near the footpath and all. So, what do you think? Why is this thing happening?
Rising cost, yes, this is real. And along with that, population is also
Yes.
one thing. That's why means many people are homeless.
Hmm.
Or so both are the things I think because of these things people are homeless
Right.
because they
Absolutely.
are not managed to save money,
Hmm.
and whatever they save that is not enough to buy even a one single small room.
Hmm. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Saraswati, any one sacrifice that you could right now share with me that you had done in your life till now because of the rising cost?
Will you please repeat your question
Yeah,
again?
I'll again
Yes.
repeat it. Any one sacrifice that you
Huh?
have done in your life because of the rising cost?
Anyone else sacrifice?
Any one sacrifice, like anything which you have sacrificed. Like, for example, if I go in a showroom and there is one beautiful lehenga over there, but it is costing 30,000. Now, that is not
Yes,
in my
yes,
budget.
definitely. Yes, I think as I told you earlier, if you have a good background,
Hmm.
so it's very easy to means life will go smooth.
Hmm.
But for if you have to start from the scratch,
Hmm.
so definitely you will have to not sacrifice one single things. Many things you will have to sacrifice, and I also sacrificed many things
Okay.
to buy my house, own house in yes in Mumbai.
Right,
Yes,
right. It is
yes,
really very important and a very good decision you had taken.
yeah.
Great, wonderful. Okay. I mean, how often you and your husband decide or discuss about the cost of living in your house?
Cost of living. I think we do not discuss very often. Yes, we already decided to spend things on particular, and that in this way we go. Mostly I take care of all these things. The final decision was mine.
Okay.
Yes, it's mine. Yes.
You are the finance minister as well as the home minister of your house, right? So
Yes,
that is
yes.
really great. And do you feel that women are comparatively much more better at, as the finances are concerned, compared to men at home?
No, in this time, if it's not means correct to say that women are more good than men. No,
Okay.
both can handle things to means in a well good way.
Mm-hmm.
But uh, in my case, I think I am the I am better than yes,
Right,
yes,
absolutely, absolutely. So women are actually the one, like for example, if I'm having 100 rupees, they will first think of saving 10
yes,
rupees from
yes,
that, and then
yes,
start the expenses from 90. First, they used to save the money in the flour dabba, or
yes, yes,
wherever they got, they used to have a little bit of dabba where they used to save, and whenever the husband was in the crisis, they searched all these things and they
yes,
gave it to them, right?
yeah,
So at that particular moment, we felt it's just very humorous, but we really, if you just go to see, even they were not educated. If we
hmm,
talk about the grandparents, they never went to school. They did not know what
yes,
finance is all about, but still they had this decision making of saving the things, right? So that is
yeah,
again one of the good things that they were doing, and as you said, you have learned from your mother, so that is again very good, and you will again carry it forward to your daughter, right?
yeah.
Good, very nice. Good. Another question which I basically would like to ask you is, what will you suggest to the government of India so that the cost of living doesn't go higher and higher, and especially to the middle income group people or the lower middle income group people, they are benefited from that.
I think first, as I told you, population. If our government is able to control our populations, so this thing can we can control. Along with that, some small scale industries where people can work and earn money.
Okay.
Yes,
Mm-hmm. Good.
because stitch in time saves nine.
Hmm.
So if government will take care of these things on time, so it can be controlled. Otherwise, it's very difficult. And
Right.
now I think on the peak. So
Hmm.
this it is very important to control all these things on time.
Hmm. Right.
Yeah.
Very well said. Yes, the government should take consideration of all these things. Do you feel that now, we have many different schemes which the government has implemented, like Ma card is there, Aadhaar, Arogya card is there. So is it helping the poor people out there? They are taking the advantage of this?
I think yes, in villages,
Hmm.
I have not seen my by my own, but I heard from people. Yes, it is very helpful for villagers, even for like old age people.
Hmm.
It's helpful.
It is helpful. Yes,
Yes,
very true.
only need to means more awareness about these things because very few people are aware. Many and means people are getting advantage who are not like capable or like means qualified for that.
Right.
The means the exact people. I'm not getting the proper word.
Hmm.
Means
The privileged ones. The
privileged
privileged one.
one is not getting the advantage other
Right.
people are getting. So
Absolutely.
if the means there will be campaign for that,
Hmm.
so I think it will be more beneficial.
Good, very nice. Good point of views, Saraswati. So again, a very fruitful session with you, and I'm really very happy. I'm not able to note down any of the grammatical errors, so that is really very nice. Good pace, not too fast, not too slow. Organized way of thinking, good thought provocations. Everything is really good, and I like the enthusiasm. Dot nine, you joined the class, and that is really wonderful, which shows your dedication to learn something. So keep it up.
Yes,
I'm really happy with your
yes, thank
performance.
you, thank you, thank you,
Okay. Have a wonderful
thank
day
you.
ahead. Take care of yourself. And as I told you, keep reading the things as much as possible. Okay. Jot down the new vocabulary words which you have come across while you are reading the
Yes,
things,
yes.
and try
As
to.
before the session,
Uh,
actually, since morning, I have a severe headache. Even now,
oh,
also, anyhow I managed to
oh my God.
talk with you. So I
Okay.
just go through some vocabulary, like I told you. Stitch is in nine saves nine.
Yes,
Yes,
yes, I right. That's
yes,
nice. Good.
yeah,
Very nice. I was actually going to tell you that time only, but I did not want to interrupt in between. But it's really very nice that you are using these phrases, these idioms, which makes your content very, very powerful. Very good.
yes.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Thank
Good,
you.
good. And even with the severe headache, you attended the session. Hats off to you. Now, please take rest. Go to sleep for some
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Take some
Thank you.
medicine so that you are again back. Okay. Chalo, meet you
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Okay.
See ya. Take care of
Yes.
yourself. Bye
Yeah.
bye.
Bye bye.
Yeah.